Wallace, it seems like everybody you talk to, he's the first name they bring up out of all these guys who are so good. It's just over issues, but I think that's going to help them as well. I mean, anytime you can have a point guard playing with another point guard, they tend to make each other better, and that's what.
Rebound by the freshman Livingston from Akron, Ohio. Here's Wallace, and that one rejected.
Where he fakes the ball screen and slips to the side to be able to knock that down this season.
Loose ball picked up.
Saw that in the SEC tournament.
42.5-inch vert, and a nice finish from the freshman. Spent time working out with his brother and Paul George out in California before his draft workout. And
call your own number. You got to get the ball to Sheboy or whoever the plays.
Wallace.
They're going to hold each other accountable just by the sheer talent and the options that Coach Cal has to choose from.
Loose ball. And Santana has it blocked. Another big Kentucky rejection. It was Damian Collins with the spring that time. Came on a feed from Sheboy.
He seemed really coachable in practice. I think his offense is further.
Dominican got late in that shot clock. Here's Collins. Drive.
Oh my God! He's gonna have to just throw it at the goal.
Yeah.
And sure enough, he got there.
Collins helps out up the screen, and it's stolen away.
Charlie Horse, bruise.
Oh, the athletic training staff looking at Wheeler. Wallace will take over. In the neighborhood, welcoming him as the American. I recommend Kyle Tucker's reading the Athletic.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Terrific article.
Nice breakaway and a finish by
Cason Wallace as well. I mean, this guy just brings so much energy to this team and loves the defensive side. Look at that. I mean, that's not a freshman. Came back to haunt.
Yeah. Incredible course here, Baha Mar. Here's Wallace, a little blind look. Chris Livingston out of Oak Hill before starting his career at Akron. He's a big LeBron.
Going to step up, put up the little floater, no charge.
How about Wallace's defense on what they expect to be their leading scorer, Colome?
And there he is, just doing what the scouting report says. Ice that ball screen, which means don't let the ball handler get to the screen.
In tempo last year, even though they were an elite team from an offensive rating standpoint, Ken Palm had them 5th best in the country in offensive adjustment. Dominican shot 34% in the first half. Kentucky.
How cool is that?
Yeah. Contested 3. Shot off the side of the backboard. Kentucky trying to push it again. Useful awareness, swim cap. Here's Frederick with a shovel ahead. Now Wallace, two-hand jam. Sitting on the Dominican side instead of the Kentucky side. I guess it.
Kentucky scoreboard, something Coach Cal's got to be thrilled with.
But he was trying to teach his guys that the Dominican is going to do some things a little bit differently, and the international style can certainly be different.
Yeah, and I thought one of the things on the defensive side, too, to piggyback on that was shooting clinic out here in warm-ups. But something they got to watch really throughout the season. I mean, he's the hamstring issue last year, but they're going to need him down the stretch, so they're going to have to limit those minutes throughout the season.
Frederick shot 47% from behind the arc while playing at Iowa. Here's Wallace. He rolls it home. System once we get to the regular season. But he's, to your point,
is not nearly as athletic, doesn't have the speed.
There's a shot block by Cason.
With some new complementary pieces, which is an understatement with some of the talent that they've added.
Sheboy able to challenge that one. Wallace pushes it ahead.
I just feel like this team, they have more depth, and they're collectively better than 2 for 13 from 3. But that's what this Kentucky team has held them to.
Road at LSU, Auburn, Tennessee, and Arkansas. Dan, I thought the league as a whole had it almost over in Israel.
And I know I mentioned it earlier, but to me, like, it's just so important that you have some holdovers from the roster when you had the heartbreak against a team like St. Peter's that these got all last year in the Southern Conference. Like, without that,
I'm sorry, can you repeat
that amazing call that somehow you did not butcher down the stretch. And March Madness.
Passing big men Colin Castleton was fantastic last year in the league. And the majority of his assists came on threes. So the ability.
And it led to a little bit of research, and that Felice that we talked to me about him. He said, man, you know, he was such a leader, really helped us establish that culture under Brad Underwood. I said, are y'all still?
Oscar just missed a three on the other possession. Here's Canada. Shout out Devin Downey. Dropped 30 on the Cats. Got a big win. Cal's first loss is Kentucky's.
When you had Kara Lawson,
and yeah, she went back into coaching. In fact, she hadn't coached. 103 to 56.
You got to find the hot man.
Horn with the ball fake, looking for an assist. Another one coming for visit with B.J. Ojulari, LSU defensive end.